I love that.
Yeah.
I'm still in that idea because I love doing stuff with my pets.
And people are giving me a hard time. They're like, really? Really?
You did
Because
right.
there was over 400 people there. 400 people there. The problem, though, with throwing a party like that is that word got out how much I spent on it.
Uh-oh.
And then people started coming after me. They're like, do you understand? You know, do you know what you could have done with that money? And I'm just like, oh my, they're beating me up. One person said, do you know how many people you could have fed? I said, yeah, 400.
400?
It was, yeah. I got an invoice.
I love this. You're right. You are so funny. You got this tour going on. Tell us about this global tour that you have going.
Yes, and it's funny too, because comics, we all love to say it's a world tour, and we made it to like Gardena. You know, it's like, no, this is a legit world tour. We're going to over 20 countries, and starting off, of course, in the U.S., and it's just go, go, go every week, 3 to 4 shows per week, every week until 2026.
That is amazing.
Yes.
What is it like, you know, going to the different countries?
You know, originally going to some of these places, I wasn't sure if they were gonna, you know, be able to connect or follow along with the humor, just because, like, for example, with music I feel is universal. Even if they don't understand, they can feel the energy and the beauty of music. Whereas with humor, you have to understand the language and the inner workings and the sarcasm and everything. And fortunately, you know, the whole world might not like us, but they love our entertainment. And so everything works. Everything that I've done on the road has worked. And I try to keep the shows friendly, so there's not an issue.
Yes, and clearly you do, because you're on a global tour.
Nice.
Yes, I love it.
I like how you said it too. You're like, global.
And we're back with Gabriel Iglesias.
Sí, Gabriel Iglesias, aquí.
See, I want to say it like that.
Yeah, right?
Come on.
You like that? Okay, what do you want to learn?
How you say it? It sounds so good.
Estamos aquí con Jennifer Hudson, en el programa de Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
You know, hey, you notice how, like, for some reason, like, I do speak Spanish, but I still think in English. So in order for me to speak Spanish effectively, I have to slow it down or sound different. Notice that when I speak, tengo que hablar en esta manera para hablar. I can't speak in my own voice in Spanish. It's the weirdest thing.
Interesting, because you had a whole new face.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, yeah, I have to become somebody else in order to pull off Spanish clean. Otherwise, some of you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're like, oh, Mexican, right? But then all of a sudden they say speak Spanish, and you're like, oh, Taco Bell. Viva gorditas. Yeah, it's just it's very different.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm learning. You're gonna teach me one day.
Yeah, my posture changes and everything. You're like,
that's how I feel.
Oh yeah, on the phone, I'll get you all, you know, hot and bothered, and then I show up and you're like, oh wow, this is different.
Did y'all see how he switched like that? That was dope. Okay, you have sold out several shows. Like, you gotta have some hardcore fans. Like,
oh yeah, I'm like Mexican Taylor Swift.
He's a Mexican Taylor Swift. Whoa. I like how you said that.
I'm Mexican Tay-Tay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen a fan do?
Tattoo my face on their head.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they tattooed my face on their. I've had a few fans put tattoos of my, you know, they'll say, sign me. And I'm like,
right.
Sign it. And then I come back, you know, next year and it's a tattoo.
And then they get it.
And yeah. So I've had a few people do that, but to have an actual portrait of my face on someone's face, that's, yeah.
Your face on someone's face.
I know, right? That doesn't sound right nowadays. I had consent. There was consent.
That is real different. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, now listen, I'm a car fanatic, so I want you to teach me more about collecting cars, because you collect cars, right?
I do. I collect cars. I have a Jay Leno starter kit.
Jay?
Basically, well, Jay has a bajillion cars, and yeah, I know, right? He's got a problem.
Whoa.
I started, you know, well, my first car was a 1968 Volkswagen bus that my brother helped me get. And years later, I had gotten an ex-girlfriend her first car back, and I wanted my first car back. So I got one, and one turned into 30. And yeah, so it's all Volkswagens in there on the right side of the picture. And what's really cool about collecting the same car over and over and over, Jay Leno goes, it's stupid. Why you collect the same car? If you know, we're friends. I can do that impression. What's cool about having that same car over and over and over in just different variations is that Volkswagen noticed. And next thing I know, I got the president and CEO of Volkswagen showing up to my place to look at my cars.
To look at your car.
Yeah, which I thought was really, really cool. And so, yeah, I got a great relationship with VW.
Clearly. We did just learn that the active strike is now over.
Yeah, during the commercial break, it was so funny and
Yeah.
random. Yeah, the strike is over. And it's funny because it's like, okay, so what does that mean exactly?
Yeah.
What it means exactly is we can actually talk about projects that we've been working on officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because don't get me wrong, I like talking about my cars, but I like talking about the fact that I have a Disney show out. Hey!
Talk about your Disney show. Tell us all about
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wait, take two. All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I have a show with Tim Allen called The Santa Clauses. It's season 2. It's on Disney Plus, and it's out right now.
Out right now. Y'all hear that? Support all these actors in their work.
It's excited. We were working on the show in June, so it was freaking hot, and we're doing a Christmas show in June.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm all bundled up and like wearing overalls and a coat outside, and it's like 80, and I'm like, yeah, it was rough.
That requires some serious acting to get
Yeah,
into
that required some
character.
serious acting to not show the sweat. But they gave us these cool machines, these little fans that they would put in our jackets and our pant legs, so that it would keep us, cooler. But it was tough.
You know what? See, next time you should go to Chicago, because then you'll have some snow, and you ain't even got to worry about it.
You're a big fan of our product, and it's just one of those things that was so organic. So a 50-year anniversary, they wanted to do some special collaboration. So they put my face on the bottle with my dogs, and then we did a second one where it's my father and myself. But I understand that you're a big fan of the hot sauce.
I am.
So guess I just happened to bring some.
You brought me some? I was hoping you brought me some.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's right here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I love how they brought it like you're gonna drink it.
I just want to make sure. They brought me it look like I got enough for everybody in here. Thank you. Let's talk about your Netflix special. You made history by selling out the Dodger Stadium. Congrats. That is, I gotta get this straight. So you get nervous to do karaoke, but you ain't nervous to perform in front of all of these people?
No, not because it's what I do. I'm a comedian. I get up on stage. What makes me nervous is doing things that are not my norm. So something that's not like singing totally would be like, oh. Yeah. It's different if I'm just singing a quick little Coco song, remember me, and then that's it. Like I can fake it for a couple seconds and then I go back to like, yeah, no, I was just messing around. It went well. We were there 2 nights. And I was super, super happy with the way it turned out. And it's probably,
Congratulations, that is amazing. You get any advice from anyone?
There's not many people you can approach to get advice about performing in a stadium. Like I call Elton John. Can you talk to me, Elton? I must say, just be ready. I don't know. So the only other comics that I knew that had done it were one was Larry the Cable Guy. He did a comedy special a few years ago at a football stadium, and Kevin Hart. And so I spoke to Kevin, and I was like, Kevin, man, and big props to Kevin because Kevin Hart was the main reason why I decided to go for it because I says, you know what? I was there when he taped his special, second row, and just so you know, sitting in the second row at a stadium is still like being here, and then Kevin's like way over there where the sign's at. It's so big. And so I talked to him, and he goes, dude, it's important for you to have 2 nights. Make sure you have 2 chances so that you can get the timing right. That was the best advice, and I needed that because that first show wasn't as good as the second one, But a big thank you to Kevin for being a friend and for the inspiration because, because of him, I felt like, all right, Kevin could do it, I can do it.
You did it,
and,
too. More with Gabriel. We'll be right back. We're back with Gabriel Iglesias. Let's talk about Magic Mike. It's the, you've done 2 movies, right?
I know, everybody's like, they just heard Magic Mike and they're looking up here and they're like, hey.
Baby, what was that like?
Well, I was the only one who didn't get naked. Yeah, no, it's called Magic Mike, not Tragic Mike. It's it was awesome being part of the cast. I got to do the 2 movies with everybody, and that was like my first real film. I mean, I worked with Steven Soderbergh, Channing Tatum, Matthew McConaughey. I mean, this is a heck of a first run.
It is.
So to be part of that was just an incredible experience. I love the fact that because they had to stay in such great shape, because that's not CGI. We didn't have a budget for CGI. Everyone was freaking ripped. And so craft services was empty. It was for me. I just pull up a chair. I'm like, all right, There was no move the line, nothing like that. It was pretty great. So yeah, being in those first 2 was really, really nice.
It sounds like it. What were you doing before you became a comedian?
Before, I had a couple things that I was doing. I sold cell phones.
You did?
For a company called LA Cellular back in the day that eventually became AT&T Wireless. Yeah, that's back when back when phones were a little stronger than now. To let you guys know, I sold a phone called a Motorola PC550 flip phone.
You better sell a phone.
Yeah. That was like, no, seriously, because like now you drop a phone and it's like, oh, I got to go to the kiosk and spend $150 for a new screen, right? Back in the day, if you were on that phone, you could use that phone as a weapon. Like, give me your money. Like, bam! Like, honey, somebody tried to mug me. And so I did that for a few years. And before that, I worked in telemarketing. And I even dug ditches. That's a whole nother story. But, but yeah, it was cool.
Okay, and then you got to do Space Jam.
Yes, I know. It's perfect because we're here at Warner Brothers. I played Speedy Gonzalez, and we actually did some of the recordings a couple stages from here. It was pretty awesome because, I was very familiar with the character, and it was a lot of fun. But I told the producers, I go, look, just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean I can only play the Mexican character.
Good point.
Because I did it, Hola, I'm Speedy Gonzalez de Pases Barcelona, Mexico. Arriba, ándale, Got it, right?
That was dope.
But I could do I told him I could do the whole film by myself. I could. Well, Marvin the Martian. Oh my modulator. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc?
Oh my God.
So yeah, I said, hey, I'll do the whole movie for half plus medical insurance.